on pay-per-view.
A look at Victor Ortiz, 24 years old and on the verge of something very big if he can realize his dream tonight. The dream to beat Floyd Mayweather and secure his spot, he says, at the top of the welterweight division, and why not? You beat Floyd Mayweather, you're atop the whole sport. Ortiz will come into the ring with a functional 14-pound weight advantage. He weighs 164 tonight. Floyd Mayweather unofficially weighed in on our scale at 150 pounds. Frankly, that could play to Mayweather's advantage, as he is the slicker, quicker fighter to begin with, fights in a more defensive style, relies on his commanding ring generalship, his spectacular ring intelligence, and it may not mean a thing to Floyd Mayweather that Victor Ortiz is going to outweigh him 14 pounds. He might just say to himself, he'll be slower, that makes it easier. And now, as promised, we'll take you to Los Angeles, California for the last preliminary bout of the evening, where in Staples Center, a large crowd has assembled to worship Canelo Alvarez, or perhaps to root against him, in friendship and support for Alfonso Gomez. A look inside, and Staples Center is one of the liveliest boxing venues in the United States, Emmanuel Stewart. We never fail to be surprised at the size and enthusiasm of the crowds that greet us when we go there.
It's amazing. In fact, it's probably one of the biggest and best live gate arenas in the United States when it comes to boxing.
Absolutely right. Now, here's Alfonso Gomez. 0-1 in title fights. I mentioned his loss to Miguel Cotto, the best fighter he's been in the ring with. The only knockout loss for Alfonso Gomez. Cotto, hard-punching, grinding body puncher. At that time, his left hook was his primary weapon, and mostly to the body. Not terribly dissimilar in style from Canelo Alvarez.
Well, Alvarez is just a power fighter right now in every aspect of it. Because the boxing, the punching power, the energy, the ring generalship. Very, very good fighter.
So what will Gomez's plan be?
I mean, to be honest with you, this is the one fight that I was saying earlier that I just don't see as being as competitive in my mind as the other bouts. I don't know. I think all he can do is try to come in and try to take Canelo into some deep rounds and try to wear him out and hope that he expends himself by throwing a lot of power punches.
Now, predictably, Gomez said, I'm more experienced.